4 o'clock in the morning, before the dawning, before I'm yawning, yeah, my phone is ringing, people SMSing. Have you seen the blogs and the websites, Facebook posts and Twitter? Somebody put you on a shooting spot, begging for your blood is going down. He say this and he say that, I'm told this and I'm told that. He walks like this and walks like that, sings like this and sings like that. I won't forget where I'm coming from and where I am going. You don't comprehend. Talking, I've been winning, conquering, and when you walking, I'll be running far from you. I see you running. Look above, hello, I'm in heaven. Look above, hello, I'm in heaven. Now you see me, now you don't. 1,000 years I give to you, your disease and poverty, for the earth, the sun and moon. Give you the world a silver platter, but you still hate on me.
Go ahead, brother.
Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters.
Alaikum salam.
Underground Radio. This is Brother Ali, Sister Lexi Ali, and Brother Prince Muhammad Ali. And if you're just tuning in, the title of the show is Who is Reality? Underground Radio / Freedom, Justice, and Equality. And yes, you might not see this or the rest of the show name in the title due to me adding that portion, but this is all tying into a show we were going to do tomorrow, or it was supposed to have been tonight, but spiritually, attachment to Allah has been giving me signs of there are some people who might be causing other people not to want to receive the information, not from us, but just information concerning the benefit of their spiritual life. because they might not want to participate in certain things that they were deceived on that we may have mentioned that might have changed them or their person. So, back to the topic at hand of the second portion of this, which is the freedom, justice, and equality. My wife spoke before we went off the air, and she mentioned something about the balance from the Minister Farrakhan that I would like for her to briefly reiterate for me so that you can understand that I also mentioned balance before she spoke that. And the minister gave you the exegesis of why balance is also a priority that needs to be taken so that we don't become savages. My wife, did you find that?
Yes, sir.
I just want you to reinsert that so that the brothers and the sisters or whoever is listening. And I meant to say this. We're taking on all believers. Anybody who knows, as I said, that there was more to the foolishness that is going on around you. Homosexual, that's what you choose to be. That's you listening in, and you might find out some stuff that you might change your ways. We ain't looking down on nobody. Yes, it's not right, but it's not our place to judge you. It is Allah's. So even if y'all are present, praise be to Allah for any of those, individuals who might be of that nature. Yes, it is something that we wouldn't do, but you have to know this wisdom as well, because they're not going to care about you being like that. They're going to kill you too, or they're going to put you in one of these FEMA camps if you reject what they're trying to promote. So, brothers and sisters, I just want my wife to iterate this little paragraph, I would say, or a little portion from the minister concerning balance.
Yes, sir. There's also in the self-improvement study guide something about balance as well. But this is what I previously read before the break from Justifiable Homicide. The topic at hand, freedom, justice, and equality. And thank you all for remaining tuned in. Assalamu alaikum. And thank you all for, just following us and keeping with us and holding fast and listening and doing the research for yourselves and trying to share this knowledge with your fellow peers and friends and co-workers and family members and anyone else around you that you may encounter with on a day-to-day basis. But once again, the book was Justifiable Homicide, Black Youth in Peril by Minister Louis Farrakhan. And the other book was The Restrictive Law of Islam is Our Success. But it's saying justice is, and on page 11 of Justifiable Homicide, says justice is symbolically represented by a female with a blinder on and with scales in her hand. The scales are not supposed to be tipped. They are supposed to be balanced. Because when things are in balance, there is equity and there is justice. You may ask, okay, Farrakhan, is everything in your life balanced? No, it isn't. Was it that way in Prophet Muhammad's life, peace be upon him? No, but he tried to achieve balance. This is why we have a prayer that we say, I have been unjust to myself, and I confess my faults. So grant me protection against all my faults, for none grants protection against faults but thee. Every one of us is guilty of some injustice to others, and you have been unjust to yourself. If each of us in some way has been unjust to ourselves, what will protect our neighbor? It you are just unjust to yourself, you are going to be unjust to others. Maybe not by design, but just by the frailty of the human experience. So when there is an argument or a fight in the house between two brothers, they can be very vicious to one another. If the father and mother are present, they want the two brothers to reconcile the difference. But the parents are also looking for some form of justice to give balance to them. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad taught us that when balance is so disturbed, where the human being who cries out under oppression and tyranny for justice is denying justice from the deliberative bodies that have been set up to guarantee that balance, then that human being loses balance. The result of losing the balance of your mind is you becoming a savage. And a savage is a person who has lost the knowledge of self and is living the life of a beast. Savage behavior is what injustice without a proper system of redress or grievance produces. Now, with it being lack of balance and lack of order in the society, I want to read to you out of The Restrictive Law of Islam is Our Success on page 5, talking about the divine law of Islam, Allah's system of universal order for his creation. And it also goes along with the balance, trying to achieve some sort of balance. And there's also another book I can also speak on that teaches us about humility. And this is our study group for the Wednesday and Friday study group sessions in the Nation of Islam called Self-Improvement, a basis for community development. And that is also something that we need, not only just what we give to you in these shows, but there's, a large body of knowledge that we can use to help us to achieve not only balance within ourselves, but balance in our lives, justice within ourselves, justice within our lives, and our fair dealing with one another, and especially within ourselves, with one another, and with our family members, our children, our husbands, our wives, our mothers and fathers and elders in the community and anyone else, so that everyone is not, this one is treated better than, but we're all subject to equal and just fair dealing. But the other book is the Restrictive Law of Islam is Our Success. Now, on page 4, I just want to read something to you out of the Holy Quran, Surah 32, Al-Sajda, the Adoration, verses 1 through 7. It says, "In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, I am Allah, the Best Knower. The revelation of the book, there is no doubt in it, is from the Lord of the world. Or do they say he has forced it? Nay, it is the truth from thy Lord, that you may warn the people to whom no warner has come before thee, that they may walk aright. Allah is he who created the heavens and the earth, and what is between them in 6 periods, and he is established on the throne of power. You have not besides him a guardian or an intercessor. Will you not then mind? He orders the affair from the heavens to the earth, then it will ascend to him in a day, the measure of which is 1,000 years as you count. Such is the knower of the unseen and the seen, the mighty, the merciful, who made beautiful everything that he created. He began the creation of man from dust." That is Surah 32, Al-Sajda, the Adoration, verses 1 through 7. But to continue on what I was reading about order and balance, Allah's system of universal order for his creation, page 5. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad was a man that taught to us respect the law of Allah God. He was a man that taught us also to respect the laws of men. Why should we respect laws? There is no civilization, no nation, no society that is ordered if that society does not have law. Order, a condition of logical or comprehensible arrangement among the separate elements of a group. The established system of a social organization, a condition in which freedom from disorder or disruption is maintained through respect for established authority. If there is no civilization, no nation, no society that is ordered